Okay, so hey guys and welcome back to another predictions video, and in today's video I'm going to be predicting the Munguia versus Coria fight. If you are new around here though and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, going into this fight, Munguia is 40-0 with 32 KOs and Coria is 21-5 with 8 KOs. This is a 10-round fight in the middleweight division. Munguia's last fight was a win via KO in round 5 versus Kelly, and Coria's last fight was a win via the split decision versus Pucheta. Coria's losses have come against Sir Kazian, Alim Knalnuli, Torres Akavov, and Bolasio. The main kind of person that sticks out of them losses is Alim Knalnuli, who of course got the win last weekend against Bentley and is one of the top fighters in the middleweight division, and so it is fair enough to see that it ended up happening. He ended up losing that fight, but the other ones, I don't know too much about the other fighters, but that kind of shows maybe a gulf in class between Munguia and Coria, but you never know. Maybe it's just Coria has fought the harder guys, or possibly even just in general Munguia don't want to be underestimating Coria, as of course he's gotten big wins in his career as well. This is in Munguia's home country of Mexico, so he's going to get the support of the home crowd, which obviously can go both ways. It can help or it can harm the thoughts inside Munguia's head, or any fighter's head really. It can help boost them, or it can make them more nervous, or you never really know how it's going to affect a fighter, and so that's always an interesting factor. Munguia is the former WBO World Super Welterweight Champion. Munguia has had 6 world title fights compared to Coria not having any. Munguia has been questioned about the quality of his recent opponents. He was meant to fight Ryder, but that fell through, and Ryder's now fighting Parker, and so I would like to see if Munguia does win, that he does get a really tough opponent next, because of course he'll be 41-0 and that's about time really for him to be fighting like a really tough opponent. But I'm not taking any credit away from the fighters in which he's already fought. He's had some tough fights and against some credible opposition, and just like Coria is credible opposition. Munguia is the favourite for this fight, and I think that Munguia will win via TKO in round 4. I think it should be, as long as, like I say, he doesn't underestimate Coria, it should be relatively simple for him, and he should be able to get them out there with relative ease. And then I would like to see Munguia go on to a big fight, like I've been saying. Alim Knalnuli, of course, that is, I believe, a mandatory fight being called for by one of the boxing officials. I can't remember which one. I don't know if it's IBO, IBF, WBO, WBC, WBA. It could be any of them, but I believe that's being called for. Golovkin, of course, is a good option, and even though he is coming off the 2 losses, that would be a good fight and would show Munguia's skill. And of course, Charlo is another good option, depending on when he wants to come back and who he would like to come back against. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Like the video if you didn't, like this, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.